Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. LP Field in the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. Happy to have you alongside to what should be a fantastic football showcase. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. Akers will send this one deep. Britt is back to receive the kick. He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Titans will begin this drive at the 23-yard line. Gives it off.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
He gets off the throw.
Then Chung has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
Short throw to the right. Asante Samuel was there for the stop.
The Eagles came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
So, it's fourth down. The Titans are lining up to punt it away. He makes it out to the 41. The Eagles will start this drive at the 41-yard line. They get it out there on the toss. They hand it off. And the tackle was made by Cortland Finnegan. Picks up 6 yards. That brings up third down. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles are lining up to punt this one away. Gets it to the 21. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The halfback with the carry. 6-yard pickup, second down. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. He's looking over the top. He can't come up with it. Incomplete pass.
Vince Young was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time.
Pass is short right side. He's brought down at the 37.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Johnson takes a handoff.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
From their own 37-yard line. Flips it out short to his left. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Looks for the safe short throw.
Vince Young has been working on his accuracy, but occasionally you still see him miss one like that.
The Titans are lining up to punt it away. Jackson will take it at the 21. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
From their own 31-yard line. It's the tailback. He gets to about the 41-yard line. Chris Hope was there to bring him down. Second down and very short yardage here. Jackson gets the carry left side. First down and 10. On the ground with the tailback. He's dropped down at the 48-yard line. And 2 yards away here on second down. Up the middle. The stop was made by Cortland Finnegan.
Wow, how often do you see that? A fullback with a big run like that. And I can tell you one thing. I used to play safety in high school. And anytime the fullback would get a head of steam like that going, people tend to get out of the way.
They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Flips it out short. He's wrestled down at the 24-yard line.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that. Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
It's up and it's good. Philadelphia gets ready to kick it away. Britt is deep, looking to return the kickoff. He makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Breaks through up the gut. He gets to about the 37. It's 1st and 10 on their own 37. Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit. How about that pass?
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
It's now 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Gets the pass off. Tight coverage, and it's picked off.
Yeah, I just don't think he saw the coverage right on that one. There's no way you try and force that one in there if you understand what the defense is doing. He just got fooled.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball's on the 41. Here's the pass. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 41. Looking for a man. He completes it.
Oops. That was just superior play calling that time on the offense. They sucked the defense in with the play action and got it in behind.
The big gain through the air sets up the offense with another first and 10. Dumps it out left. They get about 10 yards there. That'll bring up second down. And it brings up second down and half a yard. And the pigskin at the 16. Feeds it to the back. And he's tackled at the 14. And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
Gus, everybody knows that football is a game of emotion, but unchecked emotion is a bad thing. You have to be able to control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake.
Bell loses the ball. Tennessee falls on it, and they have the turnover.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over, and you're going to lose.
Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Here's the give.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
It's third down now and just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Chris Johnson does a great job to get free and pick up the first. Johnson, the ball carrier. He's dropped down at the 16-yard line. Hammered in the backfield.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. The punter will likely head onto the field after they failed to convert on third down.
We gotta go out there and execute, man.
It's fourth down. The Titans ready to punt this one away. Jackson will take off at the 38. And this one looks like it's going to come back. Allen is flagged for a hold on the play. They go with the run. 4-yard gain. That brings up second down. From their own 33-yard line. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 40.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
And we'll have a first down and 10. The ball is on their own 40. He rolls out to his right.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
A burst of speed, and he's in the open. Touchdown, Eagles. The Eagles go nearly 75 yards in 5 plays for the score.
He just ran away from everybody there. There are plenty of players with speed on this defense, but he made all those guys look slow.
And the point after is good. Akers will kick it deep. And he'll return this one from the 7. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Gets it away. Ellis Hobbs with the coverage on the play. They line up at the 25. Johnson gets the carry.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Third down now. They'll need 11 to move the chains. Goes through his progression.
Good coverage and good push by the Eagles.
So after the sack, it's now 4th down and long. Hobbs gets the ball at the 36.
The Eagles look very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
He's going to pass. Avant was the intended receiver on the play. Short throw to the left. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Hands it off. He's wrestled down at the 43-yard line. A pickup of 5. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. So as we reach the 2-minute warning, we would like to take the time to mention that as part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, players throughout the NFL will be wearing pink game apparel to raise awareness of the importance of annual screenings. The players will auction the gear through NFLauctions.nfl.com, with proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society. Visit cancer.org for more information. Folks, it's a great cause.
The Eagles get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
Philadelphia looking to make this a three-score game. To the end zone. The Eagles just took their first time out. Second and goal situation now. 2 yards to the end zone. Just gets it off. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, there certainly was no mystery to that play. Just power offense against power defense, and the offense won the battle there.
David Akers is good on the point after. Akers is ready to kick this one off. Britt drops it. Gaither scoops it. They'll start this drive at the 18. Philadelphia lines up in the Wildcat. They snap it to the back. He's dropped down at the 14. It's a gain of 4. Second down. Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 11.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Handoff to the left. Johnson runs for a nice gain of 6 yards. That'll be it for the first half of play. The score is 17-0. Philadelphia awaits the kickoff to start the third quarter. He brings it back to the 23. The Eagles will set up shop at the 23. Give to the tailback. They get 3 yards on the play. That brings up second down. Here's a screen pass. Avant was his intended target. Third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 26. Flips out short. It's a pick. Looks like the defense might have been a little too aggressive there. Here's the call.
Still third down.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
And Gus, I always thought defensive penalties were so much more deflating than offensive penalties. You know, as an offense, you get a chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Philadelphia lines up in the Wildcat. It's a direct snap. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. He takes a hard hit as he throws. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Fourth down. The Eagles ready to punt this one away. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. They'll give it off here. He's wrestled down at the 38.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense. If you can't stop the run, then you have to deal with play action.
Dumps it short. He's dropped down at the 43-yard line.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day, they have that timing down perfectly.
He gets off the throw. Down the sideline. It's a touchdown. They're still in this. The Titans take just 3 plays to go from their own 25, and they end up with a touchdown on the board. Baronis tacks on the extra point. Baronis is just about ready to kick this one away. He brings it back to the 23. The offense will take over at the 23. Searching for an open man.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
They'll face second down and 10. The pigskin is on the 23-yard line. They give it off here. Cortland Finnegan tracks him down, wraps him up for the tackle. It's number 5 on the day. Here's the throw. He's loose and running strong.
Anytime you blitz, you're going to leave yourself a bit vulnerable in the secondary. Somebody's going to be open or at least have a little extra room to operate. And if the offensive line can pick it up, you're in trouble.
Excellent gain through the air will set them up with another first down and 10. Has a man short to his left.
Of course, the big story this offseason, Kevin Cobb taking over as the starting quarterback for Donovan McNabb, who came off a very good season, 22 touchdown passes to 10 interceptions, a 93 quarterback rating, and for so long, if you followed the Philadelphia Eagles, you know that under Andy Reid, it is a pass-first team, and so now the pressure squarely on Kevin Cobb to keep alive that tradition, or as Andy Reid and the Eagles hope, make it even better.
That passing touchdown gives them 3 for the game.
Terrific play call that time by the offensive coordinator to take advantage of that weakness in this defense. Sometimes as a play caller, you just get the feeling you're a step ahead, and that's been the case today.
And the point after is good. Akers is ready to kick this one off. And it's fielded at the 4. He's stopped at the 24-yard line. The Titans will begin this drive at the 24-yard line. Has a man to his right. Little flip. Ernie Sims was defending on the play. Johnson takes it up the middle. 7 yards. That brings up third down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Johnson on the inside handoff. Chris Johnson gets a nice gain of about 5 yards. First down. From their own 35-yard line. Short throw to the left. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Short pass to his left. He's wrestled down at the 37.
The Titans are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Checks down to the short pass. Justin Gage with his third reception. The give to the tailback. Runs for about 8 yards.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice gain.
He's going to throw it. Picked off. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. They line up at the 17. The pass is away. He's dropped down at the 37.
The Eagles' passing game continues to impress. There's almost no resistance when they try and throw the ball. Just seems like they're getting 10 to 15 yards every time.
Just gets it away. He's brought down at the 45. So at the end of 3, the score is 24-7. The Eagles have possession as we begin the fourth quarter and can put this game out of reach with the score on this drive. He fumbles it. Philadelphia recovers it.
Sometimes there's nothing more interesting than a fumbled football because that oblong-shaped football really makes for some interesting bounces out there. They were lucky to get that one back.
First down and 10. Between the tackles. He's off. Bell runs it for an 8-yard gain. They have it at the 40. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Hit hard as he throws.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Dumps it out right. Deshaun Jackson got blasted and just couldn't hang on.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
Bell gets it on the inside. Bell gains about 4 yards on the play. It's fourth down. This one will be from 44 yards out. The kick is off target. The Titans will start this drive at the 34-yard line. Gives it left side. Johnson runs it for an 8-yard gain. They're in a rush, so no huddle here. Still looking for an open man. Caught and dropped immediately. Handoff on the draw. He's dropped down at the 45. Nice run, a pickup of 8.
Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing third down. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. He passes it. Fires it deep. His man is open. Touchdown, Titans.
Then Sean really came through there. They were in that tough 3rd and long situation. He calmly got the job done. Exactly the kind of skills you like to see in your quarterback.
Extra point is good. Baronis is just about ready to kick this one away. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive at the 20. First down, 10 to go. Has a man short to his left. He's wrestled down at the 29-yard line. LaShawn McCoy is able to make his 4th reception. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Opts for a short throw. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
On the ground left side.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
It's 2nd down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Bell on the give. There's a flag on the play. Could be a block in the back. Let's find out the call. Ingram will be flagged on the play. On the delay.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Looking at a 3rd and 13 here. Short throw to the left. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line. They'll get 9 yards on the play. Fourth down. The Eagles are lining up to punt this one away. Starting back at his own 15.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Gives it up the gut. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. He throws short. He's tackled at the 47-yard line.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Pass is short right side. And he's knocked out at the 45. He lets it go. He's brought down at the 14.
Vince Young is not really known for his accuracy, but boy, he sure is getting the job done on this series.
Fires it in the end zone. Second down now following the incomplete pass. They'll start at the 14. Dumps it out left. Kenny Britt was the intended receiver on the play. Here they have a third down and 10 to go. And it looked like someone on the offensive line jumped.
Still third down.
And we'll replay third down.
Third down is tough enough in the NFL, but when you start adding yardage to it, boy, it gets even tougher.
He's going for it all. Damian Williams was his intended target.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
So, it's fourth down. This will be about a 36-yard field goal. He splits the uprights. So the score now, the Titans 17, the Eagles 24. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Gives it to the back. Running down the sideline. And he's gone. Next stop, Pater. And that score will really hamper any chance for them to come out of here with a victory.
Yeah, just when the defense really needed a stop there, they couldn't get the job done, but you have to give it to the offense. They did what they had to do.
And he adds the point after. We're nearing the 2-minute warning in the fourth. The Eagles, 31. The Titans, 17. Let's take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Akers looks ready to kick it away. He'll take it from the 2. He's stopped at the 24-yard line. They'll go to work at the 24-yard line. Passes it downfield. He's wrestled down at the 41-yard line. So as we reach the 2-minute warning, we would like to take the time to mention that as part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, players throughout the NFL will be wearing pink game apparel to raise awareness of the importance of annual screenings. The players will auction the gear through NFLauctions.nfl.com, with proceeds benefiting the American Cancer Society. Visit cancer.org for more information. Folks, it's a great cause.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
Going for the home run. Kenny Britt was the intended receiver.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Dumps it out right. And he's tackled at the 23. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 receiving yards for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Point after is good. With just over a minute to go in regulation, the score is the Titans 24, the Eagles 31. Time for the drive summary. We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought to you by Verizon. Tennessee comes out in the onside kick formation. He's dropped down at the 42.
You know, that's a hard play to second guess. I'm sure they saw something on film that made them feel like they had a chance there, but all of a sudden this one possession lead could go to a 2-possession lead in a big hurry.
Bell gets the call. The Titans call for a timeout. That was their second timeout. Run right side. The Titans will take their final timeout. They call on the kicker for the long field goal. This one 53 yards away. The kick is off target. They line up at the 43. Looks to throw it. Allen knocks it away from the receiver. Kenny Britt was the intended receiver on the play.
We got to suck it up. We got to, boys.
Barely gets it off. Kenny Britt was his intended target.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Short throw to the right. Is this a first down? Well, here comes the measurement. And he did get the first down. He spikes the ball. Has a man short to his left. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Pretty obvious passing down here. The offense facing a third and long situation that they need to convert. Philadelphia has the football.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
They line up at the 46. That'll do it from Nashville. The game's top highlights are next. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant, the greatest smell in the NFL. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.